What it do? It's your big homie, 803 Brand Beats. Today is episode 1 of Let's Make a Beat. What we're gonna do today is we just gonna hop right in, make something cool. I can't tell you where this is going, whether it's gonna be a trap beat, R&B beat. I don't know. That's the beauty of what's going to be a long series of episodes. Okay, so typically how I start beats, if I'm gonna do, you know what? It's actually something that a song that's been in my head for like a couple weeks. And it's Softest Place on Earth by Escape. And I know I had that sample downloaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and see. Just grab it. That is not the right folder at all. Um, boom, 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 boom. Just go ahead and grab. Yep, I knew I had it somewhere. Okay. Now, whenever you're, pulling samples from wherever, I use VidProc to download basically from YouTube, or whatever. I put the link in the description or whatever, but that's why I get stuff from YouTube at. I don't think it's that expensive. It also has a converter built into the program, so you can convert the videos that you pull to WAV format. Okay, so second thing I do is make sure that I know my BPM and key, which I've already done a Google search for. So this song is in 128. Well, let's put it back at 128. Don't know why I was at 128 to begin with. And we're in G minor key. Okay, so now that we know that, right? Then what I do is I go ahead and I take it off of cell. I put it on none. I kind of drag it like the first major thing to kind of line it up a little bit. And then I play it to listen to it. So what you want to do at this point, go ahead and put it on an insert, stop it and play it again. So that you can drop it a little bit. When did I have these parameters set? It must have been something I was working on earlier today, and then I didn't close the program. Whatever. Okay, so here's what I do. Go ahead and just reset all of this. Which I have a habit of doing that when I'm playing around. I don't save it. I just delete everything and just keep on going. Let's go ahead and hit the reset button, and then we're gonna go ahead and play this again, right? And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna throw in some plugins here, right? Because I like to get a general sound of what I'm going for. And if I'm doing a R&B sample, typically I'm gonna go ahead and on a new horizon of love. And it sounds a little bit more smoother. Sounds a little bit more in your face, but we're basically just kind of telephoned it / radioed it. I also like using my drip plugin a lot. If you don't know what the drip plugin is, I'm gonna put a link in the description. But I'm gonna give you a quick brief on what drip is. Drip is an effects plugin, and it can do a lot of different effects to a certain sound. But the one thing that made drip popular was the lo-fi sound. So once you throw that lo-fi sound in there, so that's not with drip. That's with drip. It sounds a little bit more silkier. So let's go ahead and now I gotta go back. That's the exact part I want. That's the exact part I want. What did we set on? Come on. Hey. Take you on a fantasy ride. He gets right about here. Okay, so basically you're gonna count out 8 regardless, kind of trying to. Oh, here we go, because I can tell where that drum is. Once you get to looking at waves so often, you can tell where, kind of tell where to cut at, because it just kind of makes sense. And if we were to actually count it, you can actually see where it comes out very, very close to 8 bars. Now, if you can get it exactly at 8 bars, cool. But if you can't, for example, don't ever stress over that, because you can always tweak it once you get into like right now. I'm about to tweak this a little bit just to drag it right here, and then I'm gonna cut it before we even get into actually situating it. Okay, so then I'm gonna bring it back to cell, because what I want to do is I want to drag, let's see, I'm gonna do this right here, and then I'm gonna somewhere around here, I believe, which I know it's not gonna drag me right back here, I don't think, unless I go like all the way up here, then it'll do it. Yep, got it. Okay, so so I know it's gonna be around here somewhere, because that's where that next vocal starts at. The next piece of that vocal starts at. There we go. So then what I do is I just drag these down, go ahead and get rid of everything else around it. Okay, slide these back. Then I'm gonna kind of make sure they are similar in temp, because you kind of want it to stop right at 8. So if you have to drag it a little bit, you might have to drag it a little bit, and then you'll have to go hit cell, and then see if we can do it like this. This place on earth. Now, what I do right here is, because I hate using the metronome on this software, I really hate using the metronome on FL Studio. What I'll do is I will quite literally go and get a drum loop, which typically I would use what I already have, but you know what? I kind of want to go to Splice. I want to use Splice real quick because I pay for it and I like using Splice. Once you truly learn how to use Splice, and when I say truly learn how to use Splice, want people to hear me what I'm saying, right? Using Splice is a very unique thing, because you need to know how to take something and make it your own. That's the beauty of Splice. A lot of people just take samples from Splice, don't really chop them up, don't really do anything, and they just go from there. But once you really, really understand how to use this thing and what it's for, I promise you, you're gonna have fun with it. I really just need a kick. Because how I do this, I just take a set of kicks and make sure that, because if your kicks hit, everything else hits. If your kicks match, everything else is gonna fall into place. So we're gonna do it like that. Boom. Okay, let's hope this. So now that I know, okay, and I like that kick loop, so I'm probably gonna keep that. Kind of want an R&B vibe here. I guess that's what we're shooting for now. Let's go ahead and cut these samples off real quick, and then let's go ahead and just get a solid kick and a solid snare or snap. Then we're gonna come back to situating this sample and seeing what we're gonna add to it. Cell, boom, and boom. Okay. I'm I'm keeping that, and that's what we're gonna stick with. Yep. Okay. So now I'm gonna just cut all three of those off because now I know that my 8 bar is accurate. So just gonna cut these three off because I don't really need them right now, and we're gonna go ahead and focus on these right here. Now, I think this is in G major. Softest place on earth is in G major. I'm sure it's in G major. No, it's not. I lied to y'all. It's in G minor. I lied to y'all. Okay. Now, this is the part where it is 12:54 at night. I'm about to be lazy. I'm going to go get a plugin. And it's crazy because people who use FL Studio slept on this program so much. But Flex is great. And I'm gonna go ahead and go get my Yamaha C7. I use this as a foundation. So what I do is if you can play a song in piano, if you can throw in MIDI keys or whatever, or MIDI chords into a piano, then boom, you should be straight with most of the song. Okay, so those work. Okay. I don't know why I did that if I don't actually plan on playing anything tonight. Whatever. 'Cause I have so many MIDI stuff that I have never used, and I need to use it because I hate spending money on things that I don't use. Let's go to Unison. I have not used this since I bought it. This is around the time where I was buying a bunch of shit for no reason. That's something else. If you don't have to buy it, do not buy that shit. I was buying a whole bunch of shit for no reason. Because at the time, I was buying it, but I was still playing my own shit. So I was like, there was no point in me buying it. But now I'm like, if I'm going to be doing these videos and I'm not going to be really, unless somebody really wants to buy it, then I got to go back and find out who did the chords, who did what, whatever, then sure. But for the most part, I don't think a lot of people are going to buy these pieces. They're just going to listen to it and say, oh, that shit's fire. But that's probably as far as that'll go. People will probably buy my other shit though. So, hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel because subscribe makes you feel good. Oh my, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hello. Okay. Wait, so progression 1 works. Progression 2 works. I like. Okay, wait a minute. I kind of put the snap in here for a second to see. Ooh, so I'm probably gonna keep this tempo around the same place. Guys, I'm thinking Coco Jones. Let's make something for Coco Jones. Let's do that. I like both of those progressions. Okay. So let's go. Let's try 3. Well, I mean, they're gonna sound amazing because they're in the correct keys. So that's the first thing. I know people go, "Oh my God, look, they're all in the same keys. They're gonna sound great." Right now, the question is, what are we gonna roll with? think that I'm still leaning towards number 2. I was kind of suspended a little bit, I believe. Okay. Okay. I like that. We're gonna stick here. I'm gonna stay with this one because I'm hearing something that I'm gonna need this later. I'm gonna need that AGD. I'm gonna need that later. I'm gonna need that later. Okay. Remember that. So, okay. So now that I have that chord progression, right? Here's what I typically like to do. Because I have this Yamaha C7. That's basically the baseline of what I do. I need to move this actually. I need to move this to like, I always put this somewhere weird. Like I always put it somewhere like 20, 25, whatever. You're not actually using this. This is how we sketch stuff out. You're not actually using that. What we're doing is we're taking that and then we're going to use a different instrument. And then we're going to steal our own chords basically. Now is when I get into my actual VSTs. For piano, if I'm what for keys, if I'm looking for keys, what do I want to do today? I can do pigments. I like pigments. Let's do pigments if it works, because pigments be tripping on me sometimes. Like I gotta go back out, reload it, all kind of shit. Okay, so let's go to also, I'm a strong advocate of pigments because I like pigments. If it stays. Okay, so now I'll just go back into here. Because we're looking to blend that old school R&B sound that really I'm not gonna say unrefined, but it wasn't as hi-fi as what we're used to. It wasn't a crispy sound, but it was an amazing sound. So now what I do is, since I have the Yamaha C7 on 20, I go back to 20 and I mute 20. I mute the insert. That's so velvety. That's so velvety. Oh man. As you're doing this, you're gonna hear sounds in your head and how you want to, like, you know, layer things on top of those chords. Always play with that. Even when it sounds crazy at first, it's gonna lead you to something. I would say there are no hold on, I'm gonna pause this. When I was in elementary school, my art teacher used to tell me there's no such thing as a mistake in art, because what it is all you're gonna do is you're gonna find a way around it. You're gonna go back, do whatever. She said, always look at a mistake in art and say, you know what, that's just my next step. So there are no mistakes in this. Not really, unless you're out of key, out of pitch. There's no mistakes in this. When you are sketching, just do what you feel comes to you. I want something to go right there. So what I typically do right here is, what I'll do is I will name this. What did we just use? Am I bugging out? We used pigments. Okay, so pigments keys 1. And it's that easy. So you want to keep, in touch with what you're labeling. Especially when you want to go back and use the same VST. And then you never want to get rid of this, right? You just want to come back, open a new pattern. And well, actually what you want to do is you want to copy first. Take this, hit Control C, open a new pattern, hit Control V. It'll bring those same chords over from the last one. Then you hit pigments or whatever VST you're going to use. You kind of change the sound up. I was looking earlier for a lead because I was like, I wanted to hear something really, really cool for a lead. And there's so many leads, so this is going to take a second because absolutely not. Back here for a second and hit that. I was sticking something. Oh wait, I cut it off. So now I kind of know. One of the things, I want to soften that blow. I don't want it as heavy. Oh right, duh. Okay, I forgot this part. I'm moving too fast without including y'all in. Okay, so remember when we went on ahead and rendered those keys? Okay, put those keys somewhere. I always have my sample at 10, and then what I'm building, I go ahead and put that 11. So now we're gonna take pigments and put it at 12. Because those keys are here, which we're gonna drop those keys down a little bit. I'm gonna drop all this down a little bit. And then I'm gonna drop 12 down a little bit because I know this is where this lead is gonna be at. Okay, so now whether we want to do it like this. So I changed what I was gonna do the first time, just drug mode. I want to soften this. Also, what you can do to kind of soften the blow of something is lower the here. So put this at. The question is, do we want to keep that or do we like it higher? Because I do like it higher a little bit. I like it higher a little bit. I think I might stay there. But that I threw a vintage phaser on here, which a lot of these I'm using a lot of stock stuff, just in case people don't have these plugins that I have. The only thing stock that I didn't use was drip. So again, the drip plugin, I put that in the link in the description. Everything else is pretty much standard stock stuff that you can use. Bring this phasing down a little bit. Nope, put it back up. Now I'm just using a fruity flanger. There we ooh. Again, I'm going too fast here. So what you want to do is you want to, damn it, you want to separate, split by channel, kill out Yamaha C7, and then bring in pigments. Then we test it from here to see if it actually sounds. So I'm going to keep that. So we're going to go back here, and once again, we're going to render and replace. And it's already named. Well, not, no. Okay, so we're going to rename it anyway. And we're going to put pigments lead 1. The reason I put 1 and I number them is because you might come back having another set of keys, another lead, or whatever instrument you're using. You might literally come back have another one, then you're not going to be able to differentiate. Blah, that word whooped my ass. You're not going to be able to differentiate which one you used if you didn't label it correctly. The key to so much workflow is labeling. So if you're labeling a lot of shit, you should be straight. Let's go ahead and render and replace that. And we're going to make sure we put it in the right, which should be 12. Because again, you moved pigments to 12. So it should be 12. So go back to audio. So what happens when you render and replace something and the level might be off a little bit? Here's what we do. Open the actual sample. So double click on it, open the actual sample, go to this wrench right here, hit that boost. And like EQ 1 time. Actually, you know what? Don't even hit EQ this time for this one. But typically you might. Actually, I'm going to drop this a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now you're probably thinking, well, what do we do next? Okay, I love acoustic guitars, so I'm going to go and get me an acoustic guitar. What kind of acoustic do I want though? Oh, another plugin I love. I'm gonna do a plugins video for y'all, like my top 5 plugins or whatever. But it's a plugin that I have that I love using, and it is called Octane. Octane is a fun. I just remembered something. Save your work. Um, just remember it. Save your work. I've had a lot of things happen where I did not save my work in the middle of me doing something, and what reminds me to do that is always things crashing. We'll just put I don't know what am I doing today? You know what? I'm kind of. I cannot type to save my life today. I just do that, whatever. And just hit select folder. We'll just. Duh, I know it don't exist. Just put it. Okay, here. Copy, new folder. Give me a new folder. Paste. Select folder. Yeah, whatever. And you don't have to, whatever, just project 1, save it. The goal is to just save it and get out the way. I need to open this. And guitar and nylon guitar 1 is one of my favorite ones. Okay, so we're going to put Octane at 13. And then we're going to drop that. There's no need to put any slots in right now. Then we're going to open another pattern, and you should still have. Actually, you know what? No, you won't, because I just did that. So go back here and just copy and, well, if you're doing exactly what I'm doing, then yeah. But if not, then you still have it. Open a new pattern, which should be pattern 4, and drop those in there. 20 should still be off, or it's not off. Okay. Now we have that nylon guitar. Where am I going? Okay, we have that nylon guitar in here. I'm going to upload these keys the same, but I'm going to change some stuff in here. So you have CD. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'll leave those anchors. I call them anchors. I know that sounds crazy, but to me, that the base of a chord is an anchor to me. But whatever. I know some people don't see it that way, but okay. Now I'm going to render pattern 4. And again, we're just making a simple vibe. We're not doing anything crazy here. I want people to make sure that you understand. We're not doing anything crazy here. We're doing something really, really vibey, quick, and whatever. Octane acoustic 1. Because now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do Octane acoustic. I'm going to create. No, what I should have did was, okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a cheat code to making an art. So go ahead and put those same chords back in, right? Oh shit, what did I do? Go grab these C7 chords again. Control C, the fuck? And open up pattern 5, Control V. Okay, so cheat code to do this. You can play it. I don't really feel like doing a lot of super duper of that tonight, but and then we'll just, as long as you're matching them, right, and staying within your progression is really making sure you're staying inside that progression. What else do we have here? Okay, so bounce that back up, bounce back down. I'm gonna get here, I'm gonna speed this up. Nope, I don't like how rapid it went, so we're just gonna, and then try that. We're gonna throw this up a little bit. climb a little better. Now I'm going to kill everything else and just play this. I want to see how they work together. Now you can tweak it all you want. You can tweak it all you want. I think I'm about to do a double here. Or we can make it a little bouncy. Let's just see where we are right now. I know people are like, let's just see where we are right now. Because sometimes you don't want to go too far. You got to bring it back a little bit. You don't want to do that. You want to kind of see where you are. We're gonna mix and do some more stuff later, but so we're gonna stop right here, right? Now that we've gotten this far, and I like every sound that's in here, I'm going to start halfway arranging because that will give me a better direction of how I want to mix. I'm gonna start with the sample as always. Okay, so then now we want to figure out if we want to go ahead and start building this song at 8 or 16. I'm going to start at 8. Well, I'm technically 9 and 17, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. At the end of 8, at the end of 16 is kind of what I mean, but you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna start with this lead and see how that sounds. It sounds so lonely. I'm going to throw this acoustic under it and see what happens. I tell people all the time, arranging and mixing are the longest parts of beat production to me. Okay, yep, I like that. Okay. So basically what we do now is we're going to, I want those snaps to come in here. So yeah. Do I want that kick to come in with it? Let's see. And if I had hi-hats, that's exactly where they would start at. That's pretty much where they would start at. I think. Let's go ahead and, well, run it back. Okay, so at this point, I really want to go find hi-hats. But instead of going here, I'm going to go into my packs because I know I have something that I want to. I had these somatics loops that I never really got a chance to use for real. I like how that sounds actually. Crazy I picked the first one. I like how that sounds actually. Okay. Mind y'all, we haven't even gotten to the bass yet. Like, so once we get into that, it's gonna get real far. Okay, so let's make sure. When I do stuff like this right here with the drums, I always hit this right here. So go ahead and double click, right click on pitch, and hit reset. You don't want it to sound so weirded out. Oh shit, hold on. Okay. Go back and put cell in, cause duh. This is the part where I start working on the bass. Okay, so we're gonna go back and then we're going to look at those. Go back and grab that Yamaha C7. Open it. You know what? No. Okay. Yes, we're going to get the C7. We're going to copy and paste. All right. Now, bass, we can do a number of things. What I do is I play with it. And not all bass sounds great together with certain songs. I have Trap Soul. I have Trap Soul X, which is new actually, that I just got Trap Soul X. I didn't know Trap Soul X existed. I'm gonna do a review on that, so stay tuned for that one as well. And I already have Octane queued up, so I can slide Octane right down to 5. I'm gonna put all of these at 5. So that's 3 that we're gonna work with, right? So let's go back here. Actually, no, it's the level should be fine for right now. Go back to your piano roll. Go to Octane 2. I also have pigments. I totally forgot that I have pigments up. I never really played with the basses and pigments, so okay. So even though that sounds like a bass, a nylon guitar, that's because it is nylon guitar. So we're gonna now, as you see what's happening, right? So now we actually do have to lower a lot of things because we don't want to have to push our bass up. So now that I know I can test, I've tested that one. What I'll do is I'll cut it off. Now I'll put in trap zone. Bring this up a little bit. I can fix what I want to do with this once I actually layer it. But it's the same issue with Octane. So once you go in here, okay, so split by channel. You don't want to, so bring C7 down. Oh shit. Okay. And we're gonna bring all of this down, and basically we're just gonna make them compete against each other. Bring trap soul up. There we go. Okay, so now that we have these two, how we have them, let's start with, it'll be the same thing, right? Okay, so zoom in, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start. I'm so used to working on double monitors that this is kind of annoying, but whatever. Because now I have to remember where everything is at. Wait, are we doing Octane first? What are we doing? Oh, okay. See how that's a double fucking pitch. Back and look at that glide real quick. That was crazy. I like that actually. Wait a minute. I like that glide. Hold on. That glide was cool. Or what you could do, if you want to be slick about it, C on the trap saw. Same difference. What I could do, go ahead and thank you. Okay, so we go back to setting these. We're gonna put one at 5 again, another at 5 again, and we'll just cut them off. stick with octane. A bright tilt and just yep, there we go. And this is the part where I say we have to chop it, make it, you know, fit with the beat. Take you on a fantasy ride, journey through my universe. That's the softest place on earth. Neighbors lose their mind. Maybe you can be the first. Softest place on earth. That's pretty much it. I mean, as far as I'm gonna go with it. Just want to have some fun with a sample that I was thinking about before. Well, I'm lying. That's not as far as I'm gonna go with it. Well, arranging it is. That's as far as I'm gonna go with arranging it. But we're still got a lot of shit to do here. But we have mixed it. Why do I be doing that? Do this. Once you do get to this point right here, you want to go ahead and it's gonna be weird, right? Just bring it here and bring it back, because once you get to play with the tempo, it won't move. Now I want to, okay, go from the, really? Again, I always hit that save button every time I do that shit. All right, cool. So bring it down to 120. Softest place on earth. So it's a little too slow, but I like this, so I'm gonna drop the pitch. I'm gonna put it back. But how you do that is, shit. Sort by mixer track number. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so how you do that is you want to go ahead and double click. I'll start with my samples first before I touch the other one. I will do that, then I'll hit copy value, and I'll do all of mine first before I actually touch the main one. Then I'll mute this. Can rename this, by the way, while we're doing it. And now we can see if, because this takes a long time. Well, not a long time, but it takes longer than the other samples. So let's. Hey, that's. You know what though? Hold on. I want to see. I want to put it up just one and see what happens here. Okay, put it back. Put it back. Put it down again. No. I think we were fine exactly. Yeah, we were fine right there. Oh, so I need to go back and see what I just did because I clearly just did something wrong. Okay, there we go. There we go. I was trying to figure out what the fuck that problem was. Oh, duh. I'm like, why the hell does it not sound different? I cut it off. There we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's pretty much it. It made a vibe. I like it. It'll be up on YouTube, so got it. That's it. Thank you guys. Hey, thank y'all. Episode 1. It's a little lengthy. Hopefully we can shorten this up in the post production of the video. I don't want my videos to be too long if we get bored and say hell nah. But hey, if you're watching, I appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Episode 2 on the way. Also, whenever you comment, because that sentence whooped my ass. When you comment, hey, throw in some samples you might want to hear. I'm down for whatever.